Good morning pops English expressions. To shadow speaking loudly while listening. Are you ready? 1. Watch your mouth. 2. We had a draw. The game was on the line. The game was tied. 3. Like draws to like. Birds of a feather flock together. 4. Hold your jaw. Hold your mouth. 5. I am on cloud 9. I am very happy. 6. I'll take you going. I'll drop you off. 7. That's no surprise to me. It didn't surprise me. I expected that. 8. What was that for? Why did you do that? 9. I'll be there in 10 minutes. 10 minutes walk will bring me there. 10. What do I call you? May I have your name? How do I address you? 11. Bingo. I've got it. I've found out. 12. Where are you going? Where is your destination? 13. Am I bugging you? 14. A good idea hit on me. 15. Really gets me. 16. Go to it. 17. Leave me alone. 18. As the years went by they fell in love. 19. Perish the thought. 20. I thought as much. 21. I almost lost it. 22. It's already been taken care of. 23. I am willing to help you. 24. We ended up taking a taxi there. 25. The old man had a sip of brandy. 26. Why she doesn't like me is beyond me. 27. Leave no stone unturned. 28. Your room must turn inside out. 29. I can't get rid of this cough. 30. I hope to come up with some of the answers. 31. He spent most of his time sleeping. 32. The highway was covered with snow. 33. Did I say too much? 34. I object to your opinion. 35. She wants to be left alone. 36. I made up my mind to do it. 37. The choice is all up to you. 38. He is eager to learn how to drive a car. 39. They backed up my statement. 40. Every person is accountable for his own work. 41. The rain is pouring down. 42. I had never been one to make waves before. 43. He attributed his success to good luck. 44. They store up a food supply for the winter. 45. She dropped in at her friend's house. 46. He took over the company's presidency. 47. She pulled out a pair of shoes. 48. When I show up, people move away. 49. I bumped into him. 50. Do I need to spell it out? 51. All the wallpaper's coming off. 52. Did someone set you up? 53. He warned me that I was embarking on a long adventure. 54. I'm not up to cooking. 55. We need to live it up more often. 56. He just has the blues. 57. The meeting was called off. 58. From now on I want to become an honest person. 59. That was all my fault. 60. He threw a stone into the river. 61. The child tried to hide behind her mother. 62. We sometimes give checks as wedding gifts. 63. There's nothing that's easily done. 64. She came when I was out. 65. All of a sudden a big apple dropped from the tree. 66. A huge bear began chasing him. 67. He's a college dropped. 68. Students rushed into the classroom. 69. He has never been in trouble. 70. She can get along with her father-in-law. 71. I have a surprise for you. I have something to show you. 72. We have agreed to abide by your advice. 73. I chose your birthday gift by myself. 74. I'm at your disposal. 75. All the people in that area didn't know what had taken place. 76. She is in the habit of sitting up late. 77. I browsed through their letters. 78. See if there's any vehicle here which takes your fancy. 79. I tripped over a tree this morning. 80. The boy took his hands out. 81. He studies very hard not to fall behind his classmates. 82. He was turned away at the door. 83. You need a very strict director to keep you in line. 84. I take it for granted that man is mortal. 85. I remember meeting her once. 86. They pretended not to know him. 87. Perhaps my parents are too soft. 88. Watch out your step. 89. Gentlemen behave that way. 90. I'll come over to your house at 5. 91. The particles tend to unite. 92. He speaks as if he knew everything. 93. By the time he was 30, he had 6 children. 94. They caught hold of a long rope. 95. He lost his temper with Jane. 96. I guarantee this watch to keep perfect time. 97. The 2 children in the tree burst out laughing. 98. Sophomore year is a time to set goals. 2. 99. He set off for New York. 100. For some reason, she's not in a good mood. 101. There's always a risk of hurting feelings when the truth comes out. 102. Are you taking a semester abroad? 103. She needs to interact with her neighbors. 104. He had enlisted in the Marines. 105. It's common courtesy that people help people without regard for gender. 106. I stopped at Daegu en route to Busan. 107. I will not drive the car until all passengers have buckled up. 108. I sign this in accordance with the rules. 109. I won't let you down. 110. She dropped hints that she knew the fact. 111. Remember not to fool yourself about what you're doing. 112. Can I have your advice? 113. You have to pay rent for the room. 114. He had a taste of wine. 115. She is good at swimming. 116. Now it's my turn. 117. I took it back to the store. 118. I'll be glad to do it for nothing. 119. Let's go Dutch. 120. The children ended up crying. 121. He mistook me for my sister. 122. I drove to the park to cool off. 123. They hired her right on the spot. 124. He was attracted to her. 125. By now, he is destitute of any hope. 126. I can adjust to people. 127. We can't go in this weather, it's out of the question. 128. I am armed with a letter of introduction. 129. They have much in common. 130. Lazy students often cram before exam. 131. He wrote a none too favorable review about my book. 132. I excused myself for a minute. 133. I'm not about to start sparing myself. 134. I'm up for some dancing tonight. 135. I want to laze around all day. 136. I'm dead on my feet now. 137. I'll consider pulling a string if you want me to. 138. I hope she'll pull through this. 139. He folded his arms and thought for a moment. 140. She is pointing to the apple tree. 141. I'm really bored staying in the house. 142. Forget about it. 143. My baby has swallowed the gum. 144. I was shy at the party. 145. Will someone be home to look after the baby? 146. I was all dressed up. 147. He wants to lose 4 kilograms. 4. 148. He killed himself in despair. 149. The milk turned into butter. 150. He gulped down a glass of water. 151. The curve begins to flatten out. 152. They are trying to shut the college down. 153. He packed the clothes into the trunk. 154. He does not speak English, let alone French. 155. I'm getting a tan. 156. He ordered us to take our shoes off. 157. His opinion may be summed up in a few words. 158. Are you pulling my leg? 159. The thief stole the car in broad daylight. 160. If you will, it's a kind of mental Olympics. 161. Be careful not to blow our budget. 162. Don't pull that on me. 163. He exerted himself to win the race. 164. I would rather choose to die than live so wretchedly. 165. We are just making ends meet at the moment. 166. It's a must-see picture. 167. The dog jumped into water. 168. They are just little day-to-day things. 169. It has a bad effect on impressionable young children. 170. That's our no-charge service. 171. I'll call you back. 172. I made a point of making good friends. 173. I am at a loss. 174. Don't hang out. 175. Love is not genetic, but should be earned. 176. The child was scared by the thunder. 177. All my efforts were in vain. 178. You made a very good point. 179. I was so out of breath that I had to sit down. 180. They are narrow-minded men. 181. My boss no longer has confidence in me. 182. He had the last laugh. 183. Let me take your temperature. 184. Take it from me. 185. He managed to catch the train. 186. I'll keep you a minute. 187. He confessed to me that he had lied. 188. We must keep an eye on his viewing habits. TV. 189. What's most important is winning the case. 190. He sent me through the roof. 191. My girlfriend stood me up tonight. 192. She caught herself. 193. This shoe fits her foot. 194. Did you take this from some other books? 195. He tried to cope with the problem. 196. She is doomed to fail. 197. I had the time of my life. 198. They drove off like the Dickens. 199. Your friend has put you in a lot of trouble. 200. He is by no means a bad person. 201. How do I get down from here? 202. What time shall we make it? 203. The story will make excellent reading. 204. The media has missed the point. 205. Money is tight. 206. What's the point? 207. He is cool. 208. The stewardess put my mind at rest. 209. I have a deadline tomorrow. 210. I think we made a lot of trouble for you. 211. It's the only way to move the merchandise. 212. When we were in trouble, he came up with a good idea. 213. I intend to stay in Seoul for the time being. 214. I wish I were 10 years younger. 10. 215. We can make your advice very worth your while. 216. Where are you off to? 217. He has made it as a designer. 218. I stuffed myself. 219. I dropped out. 220. I broke up with him. 221. You passed out. 222. He held back his tears. 223. The world is full of people who pride themselves on indifference. 224. The event is worthy of being remembered. 225. I have been going steady with John for 2 years. 226. How large do you make the crowd to be? 227. Level with your husband. 228. Should I just hang in there until he's ready? 229. The pounds a pill in a lifetime improve our character. 230. Do you know how to set up a tent? 231. I'm positive that I'll win. The end. You did a wonderful job. I hope you do it again and again. Thanks. Great day.